Shalom, okay, first off, I think go to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakodash, double on to Millstone, and Sargent elect. Now, lesson kids right now, Akim is, just, I'm not here to discuss people, bro, honestly. I'm, just for edification, brothers. So basically, what it is the Sabbath, man. Now, some false prophets will say that every Friday through Saturday is a new moon. It means like it's Sabbath. So every Friday and Saturday. Truly, Akim, that ain't right, bro. Now, what the Sabbath is dictated by is the new moon, bro. That what dictates when the Sabbath, man. Now, I guess I'll bring a little of history, then go scriptures, and this and that, right? So first, I want to point out is that I believe it was called the right now we're on the Gregorian calendar, right? It's like if I mispronounced that. Basically, what it is, right? Basically, how they describe it, how East describes it, right? It's every 365.24 days, so to speak. It's a new year. Now, it's saying that the way they put it is into every 7 days a week. Every week has 7 days, and it continues like that. It has 30 to 31 days, or sometimes 28, depending on that. Now, what some others say, is that it's their Friday to Saturday. Well, the thing is, you cannot base off the Sabbath by Esau's calendar, bro. The Gregorian the Gregorian calendar. You can't, man, because I believe that was invented around around in the 1600s, 1500s. Correct me if I'm wrong, Akim. Because look, man, that's honestly pretty new, like almost 400, 500 years ago, bro. This calendar is pretty new. Now, us brothers use the calendar right now, yeah, of course, man, because for simplicity's sake, because we're all in our captivity, Akim. We're all in our captivity. So for simplicity's sake, we'll say, the Sabbath is on every. Well, right now, as time to recording this, we got our new moon, a double Sabbath this week. Is Tuesday to Wednesday. We're saying using the Gregorian calendar. It's the Gregorian calendar, because for simplicity, for everybody to understand that, alright, this is what it means. It's what a day of Sabbath falls on, bro. Now I say, in 3 days and 3 night falls, no, we're not gonna say that, bro. Because for simplicity, for Bachman to understand it, because like I said, we're all in our captivity, we will say that, every Friday and Saturday, because it's for simplicity. But we still use the Sabbath based on the new moon. Now I'm gonna get some scripture real quick to back that up, bro. I'm gonna start at Genesis. Hakim. Start Genesis, and I'll start verse 14. And the powers, we run out. Another lesson. When God in the beginning where it says God, it means the powers. But I don't know, lesson for the time. Said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, and the divide the day from the night. Let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and for years. So basically, the sky, bro, it's giving us what time for season, bro. All right. But now we're coming in summer. I think right now is I'm not very good at agriculture and shit, but right now, the time to harvest avocados, I believe. Some places don't grow once a year. In October, hey, time to harvest pumpkins. So basically, the sky, bro, it's a time for seasons. But all right, this time will this for be, time to plant this, time to plant that. In fact, if you go back into American history, bro, the reason why you brothers have kids summer vacation is for the adults, for adults to take their kids out of school to help them for 2 months harvest the crops. And that happened on a systematic day that said, all right, then we got a summer break. What we now today, and they just kept holding it to hope. Well, back then to help harvest the crops. But next, I'm gonna get to Jeremiah. Chapter 10 and verse 2. It reads, "Thus said the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven." And there's a lot of things signs of heaven, bro. Hey, what's happening, bro? A new moon, a blood moon, blue moon, all that, bro. What's happening is even observing, bro. Give me a signs of heaven. That's it's twofold, bro. So observe. Right, man. This is the time what it is. That's got the constellations from, All right, because that'll waking motherfucking news. But basically, it's like, all right, this is the time for this. This is the time for that. It's the time to plant our crops. It's the time to harvest them. Basically, most sides designed it very particularly. Now, this is how the most sides in power, bro. Articulate to know that, all right, what time to do this, what time to do that. You want to make sure that you got to every respective detail, bro. And even then, those stars right there, their whole galaxy up there, bro. Basically saying that, all right, it's time to do this. There's another galaxy, and another kingdom of heaven. That's all, it's all connected. Oh.
Her name is Lena Car.
Scared the fuck out of me. It's like I my car just accidentally put on that shit. But basically, we got no signs times for us, bro. And I'm gonna prove. That the Sabbath follows. Basically, Sabbath falls upon the new moon. Now I'm gonna start First Corinthians, chapter 23. It's like verse 31, and it reads. Second up with the box con. Went on the wrong page. I'm reading to offer all burnt sacrifice unto the Most High in the Sabbath, in the new moons, and on his feast days. So basically, it's why it basically points out the Sabbath is because, hey man, in times like these, things are gonna fall apart, bro. Now, one thing I like to say is that the Egyptian calendar. Now, another brother Brian, a long time ago, bro. So basically, what it is that the Egyptian calendar has 365 days, 12 months, but every month was divided into 3 10-day weeks. Then it had a 31, 28, 20, sometimes 29, So, according to that logic, that the Sabbath will get mixed up, bro. By that logic of what other brothers might use, bro. This is why, you may say that, it falls on Wednesday to Tuesday. I said Tuesday to Wednesday, but we're saying for simplicity's sake, we're not using these calendars, bro, for the signs of heaven, bro. Using most that don't work. Doesn't work with how Esau works, bro. Next, I'm gonna get Amos. Amos 8 and verse 5. And it reads, saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sow corn, and the Sabbath, and there's a sign that puts a buy or sell anything. Sabbath was a day for a rest for everybody, You're no working at all. No, neither your servants are supposed to work, man. That's one thing in the kingdom of heaven. That, hey, man, these people will be glad as hell because they always had the Sabbath day off. always, and no doubt about that. And that we may set forth wheat, making the EF small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balance by deceit. So that's what it is, bro. It's basically saying, reinstating, like I said, that when the Sabbath is. It's honestly, the Gregorian calendar, you can't base off the Sabbath on that, bro. It's a new calendar. Like, for all I know, Akion, this year could be 1623. Honestly, bro. That's all I can know, but hey. And just that's what I'm used based off the new moon, bro, because going by that Esau logic, man. Man, I seen a video way long ago that said, hey, man, might be like, 2003 or 2, like, shit gets lost. So, hey, we're just based off the signs and times. Right now, with the signs of heaven, they say, the most soon the Yahweh should come back. We don't know when exactly, but it is definitely coming time soon. But when I get this one more scripture to Akim, then I'll end off this. This is Isaiah 66 and verse 23, and shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and one Sabbath to another. So one new moon and one Sabbath to another, because basically it's always funny. Like, honestly, if you really think about it, I was like, man, it's always funny that they always mention the new moon and the Sabbath constantly together. Not saying like, oh, why mention new moon and Sabbath differently? Well, think about it. Hey, you could be in a coma for days, bro. We most likely know we're gonna go in captivity. So they basically made it plainly clear that, hey, when the Sabbath will all line up, bro. Because, hey, times will change, bro. If you're got lost, got unconscious for fucking days somehow, right? And you don't know where the hell you are in the middle of nowhere. Like, man, I don't know what day it is. Well, then how are you gonna honor the Sabbath, bro? If you get lost at sea, right? If you get lost at sea, and then like, damn, I don't know what day it is now. I've been like too long to remember. Well, then how are you gonna know the Sabbath? So they only got these scriptures right here, and like, man, I don't know what the Sabbath is. I don't know what Friday or Saturday is. Man, won't be the Sabbath. Yesterday? Is it tomorrow? Is it today? Like, then you won't know. But if you read through these scriptures right here, it'll tell you, oh, it really mentions the new moon and the Sabbath correlations together. So pretty much implies that, hey, the new moon is the Sabbath. It's when the Sabbath starts up. And we look up the signs of heaven, because he made the signs of heaven, the heavens, for a sign of seasons, and for days, and for years. Like, alright, then new moon today. So basically that means today's the Sabbath and the first day of the month. Then you'll never forget. You know why? Because you could always look up and you're just like, man, what? Is it a crescent moon right now? What's it waxing? I don't know, half. I really don't know, bro. Basically, what it is, bro. Basically, like, alright, then, and when new moon is, alright, that's what I follow. It shows what the Most High thought things through clearly and throughout how the Sabbath is going to work, bro. I thought I can go to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kadash. Hope that lesson is edifying. With that one, say Shalom.